Fuck everybody today, low key. Hey everybody. Just waiting for Try to get here. Oh, it was some ass. But I'm gonna get into that. If you can hear the sound of my fart, that's how I felt about my trip. Just to let everybody know, if you're just now watching, this might be my most angriest video I put out. I might say some remarks that people might not find comfortable for their virgin ears. And if you guys feel offended by what I say, y'all can suck my dick. And yeah, I have a good dick to suck, so I really don't give a fuck who gets offended tonight. Cause at this point, I just really want to bust somebody's ass right now, man. Fucking cunts! I swear to God. Ho! Fucking white people! Motherfucking bullshit. Fuck everybody, yo. Like, fuck. Fuck that fucking white bitch. Fuck that fat ass bitch. Hope a fucking dog motherfucking dies. Yeah, I'm gonna call all these motherfuckers out tonight. Call all these motherfuckers out tonight. No ifs, ands, or motherfucking butts of this bitch. Y'all motherfuckers think I'm crazy, but motherfuckers have not seen crazy yet. I'm gonna give my thoughts on all that tomfoolery after I talk about my trip. So, yeah, this might be my most angriest video possibly to date. Thank God I got some fucking Relos and some fucking liquor with this bitch. Yo, what's up, Sam?
Fuck white people sometimes, yo. Hey Q. Hey Sam. Yeah, the Neo Soul video is gonna be tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, but mentally I am not all the way there. So I do have a pre-review. I do have a preview that I'm just gonna drop probably tomorrow just to make it up. So yeah, just stay tuned on all of that. If I can find that fucking album. Where is that album at? Jesus. Yo.
What's good? What's good?
Hey man, how's your weekend?
Chilling.
Chilling. A word that's better than my weekend.
Oh boy. What happened with you?
Yeah. So, this was originally supposed to be the Neo Soul video, but mentally, yeah, I can't talk about Erica Badu when I'm in a pissed off state. So,
Right.
yeah. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Give me one quick sec. I'm just trying to pull out one vinyl.
Cool. What up?
I was just telling everybody this is gonna be my angriest video yet. So, yeah.
Do what you need to do, man.
Of course, you know how we always do. I don't take no prisoners out of nobody. All right, everybody.
What's coming up in June?
It's your boy Reg in
We
the
still in
building. Got
May.
my
Why you
homeboy
worried
Try
about
with
June?
me.
What's good?
You said what?
I said we still in. I seen Q say something about June. We still in May. Why we worried about June right now?
Jesus Christ. Hey, at least I'm
I
doing
can't. I
something
can't.
right.
I can't think that far down the line. You take it day by day.
Well, at least I'm doing something right. Y'all can't wait to see my shit. Fuck.
Oh man.
Niggas asking me what am I doing in fucking August and shit. Fuck.
The Knicks will be fine, yo. We good. I'm more worried about the Knicks.
Okay. So yeah, let me tell you about this bullshit ass trip, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, shout out to my homeboy AJ because yesterday, Saturday was his birthday. I want to start out this video by saying shout out to AJ. So this weekend solidifies why I fucking hate people. Yeah. So it all happened like this.
What happened?
So you know about Hilton Honors, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much I had a Hilton Honors for AJ's birthday because we was going to spend the weekend in Myrtle Beach.
Right.
And I'm gonna call some names out in this review. So
Who you calling out? Anybody we know?
nah, but at the same time, it's just that I'm gonna tell people not to go to this fucking hotel,
Okay.
and I want to put them on fucking blast tonight. So, okay, so I called Hilton Honors pretty much the day before we left, just to confirm everything, saying that two of AJ's friends that he invited are gonna get out of work at least around 8:30. So we're gonna probably be there 12 midnight.
Right.
I just want to let them know, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because with Hilton Honors, you get to check in whenever you feel like it and stuff. So we were on the way, getting ready, and the original plan was just for all of us to drive together.
Right.
But the girls went without us. And I was looking at myself like, but it's under my room, so if they get there first, they can't really get in the hotel or in the room unless it's all paid for. So why would they be in a rush to?
Right.
Yeah. So Just that little snafu turned into something big. So just bear with me.
Okay.
So we were driving and they got to Myrtle Beach like we were like an hour and 20 something minutes behind. Mind you, it was like 12:40 something. We were driving in the morning, midnight
Right.
in
Okay.
South Carolina. So I had to call them just to say, okay, listen, we're gonna have to like do something so they can get in the room since clearly some people don't want to fucking listen or whatever. So I had to call. I had to explain to one of the workers. His name was Chad. Shout out to Chad because he was literally the MVP out of this whole situation. If anything, if there was a word for it,
Right.
he pretty much was like, "Well, anything can happen." Yeah. So I had to call him back because we had to pull over so I can find my confirmation number
Mm.
because we were driving and I didn't feel like and you know how South Carolina get the little ass roads and shit.
Right.
Yeah. So I called back. In comes this cracker ass bitch. Her name was fucking Adrian.
Man.
Talking about trying to be fucking employee of the motherfucking month. And what had happened was actually hold on, let me pull up this whole Hilton so everyone can know where it's at and not to go there. So yeah. So this fucking bitch pretty much was all like, oh well, since you are scheduled to check in at 10 in the morning, you can't come in and check in right now. So I said to
Right.
myself, okay, excuse me, lady, I literally confirmed that everything was going to work out
Right.
because I called Hilton Honors and they said I can come in at that time and
Mm.
just fucking do what I have to do. So
Right.
this Hilton is located at the Coastal Grand Mall, 2383 Coastal Grand Circle at Myrtle Beach. Y'all don't fucking go to that Hilton on the Hilton. They're fucking racist as fuck. So I was really just trying to like I said, look, there's clearly a misunderstanding.
Right.
And we are not going to go all the way to North Carolina because, for one, it's a waste of gas and mileage, and I don't got no time for arguing and
Right.
stuff. So I literally just said, "Listen, can you just? The name is under my room. Can we just do what we got to do and just be done with it? You know what I'm saying?"
Mm-hmm. Right.
Next thing you know, it bitch is gonna hang up the phone on me. So I looked at myself like, "Did this bitch really just hang up the phone on me?" So I called the cunt back. You know what I'm saying? And I told Rosie O'Donnell that I don't understand why this is a big issue. She was all like,
Right.
well, I don't like your attitude. You're yelling at me.
Oh.
Bitch, I'm not fucking yelling at you. Do you know
Not
what
yet.
fucking yelling is?
Not
This
yet.
is yelling! This is me yelling! This is how
Wow.
I was talking to her.
It's crazy.
The way I'm talking right now was how I was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So we got into a huge argument because of the fact that I said, you're fucking up my whole vacation. This is my friend's birthday, and I'm not really trying to lose my temper. But
Right.
still, you're fucking with me.
Mm.
So then she gave away our fucking room, forced us to go in this small ass bullshit room because we were supposed to have a living room, a
Right.
jacuzzi. We were supposed to have all that bullshit.
Right.
She gave us a room that was not even worth $300. So I was mad. I said, I want to speak to your fucking manager.
Mm.
This is me. And then that's when she started yelling at me. So I was like, okay, so why the fuck are you yelling right now?
Right.
So the next fucking morning, oh no, no, no. We actually got into the fucking hotel and stuff like that.
Right.
And she was trying to be all fucking cordial. So I said, oh, okay, everything's cool. But then I said to myself, this is me we're talking about. So I went back. I said, by the way, what time is your manager coming in the morning? Thank you. Because she was trying to fucking
Right.
apologize like about, I'm really sorry about everything. I was like, shut the fuck up. Because you literally just ruined my fucking vacation.
Oh shit.
And I had to wake up 7 in the morning just to talk to this bitch manager.
Wow.
Things motherfucking two.
That's
And
crazy.
homegirl looked like she hasn't been fucking. Homegirl looked like she's mad because no one does not want to make children with her and stuff like that. So,
Wow.
and I looked at her and I was like, I don't even want to have an adopted child with her. You know? Yeah.
Shit.
Mm.
Wow.
So I literally said I understand that I was trying to be all professional because I did not want to ruin AJ's birthday
Right.
because we came all the way to Myrtle Beach for what I did not want to ruin AJ's birthday, so
Right.
I try to say, can we at least stay till 3 p.m. That way we can just enjoy ourselves, just be rest. Because we literally just got in like close to like 2:30. She's like, well, we already booked your old room, so you can't stay there. So that's when I was like, so y'all fucked me over, really, pretty much. So y'all pretty much fucked me over. And you go and say that shit with a smile on you. When she said that with a smile on her fucking face, that's what's really made me mad. Don't give me
Right.
no fucking bad news with a smile on your fucking face, bitch. So technically, um, they accused us of, they said our room smelled like fucking weed and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Did it?
I'm gonna get into that in a minute. And so I said, and when we were checking out, I said, thank you so much for a horrible stay. And she was like, hey, come here. I was like, who? You, come here. You said this such and such room. And so they said that they smell like fucking marijuana, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, weed? Who, us? I was like, nah, you must be wrong and shit like that. So I was like, let me go talk to my homeboy and see what's going on. And then we drove off,
Mhm.
knowing damn well that, yeah.
It was you.
So knowing damn well they left my account in a negative. So
Mhm.
I was like, okay, time for my black side to come out. Cause right now, y'all fucking with me. So I said, why the fuck you left my account in a fucking negative? He's talking about because it's a violation. I was like, well, give my fucking money back, bitch. And so I said a lot of curse
But
words.
what other hotels is in the area? Do we have like a W hotel out there or Marriott?
That was like further down, but Marriott's are very expensive,
Yeah.
especially last minute.
Mm.
And I wasn't even thinking about Marriott, because
Right.
I wanted just to go home. I
Right.
said I wanted to really just go home and just spend AJ's birthday, AJ's birthday, chill at his spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And AJ was just pretty much like, okay, I'm cool with that. But everybody else was like, well, we already in Myrtle Beach. Let's just stay in a motel. I
Mhm.
was just looking at myself like, do y'all have motel money? Because
Right.
we all chipped in for the because it was not just my money. It was AJ's. AJ paid for the most of the shit,
Right.
and then my other friend paid for some of his shit too. So next thing you know it, it was just I was not just mad about my money. It was everybody's money involved,
Right.
and I said to myself like, this has just been a fucked up trip. I just really want to go home, get drunk. I mean, I'm not trying to spend no more money because, for one, I'm still mad about what DoorDash fucking did to my account,
Right.
deactivated my fucking shit for no reason and shit. So I did not. Last thing I want to do was waste more money at a small ass motel. So next thing you know it,
Crazy.
the next morning I talked to the fucking bitch. Is there another word harsher than the bitch I can say?
Slut.
Well, I will call her a slut, but no man would be there touching her low key, in my opinion.
Cunt. I don't know.
Cunt.
Either over.
Oh, cunt is harsh. I want to let me look up some shit. Harsh.
You want to look up some curse words?
Yeah, cause I want to enhance my vocabulary.
Mm, that's funny.
I want to. Let's see.
Sam said twat.
Twats. A twatty Karen.
Mm,
Mm. I could go with that. I can go with that, but I want something more harsher
right.
because me calling her bitch and cunt. I don't know. I get tired of calling her bitch. I want to call her a different name and shit. Well, I'll just call her pig shit.
Mm,
I'll just call her pig shit then. So yeah, so fucking pig shit gonna call me saying, oh well, general manager's gonna talk to you tomorrow sometime so we can clear this up. I said I wanted my reservation voided. And it was just a bad experience. And if it was me, I should just stayed at the hotel I stayed when I had that gig in South Carolina a month ago
mm,
because that was actually a very good hotel and it was actually the room was actually worth the price. But it's like they gave me this bullshit ass room, smile at my fucking face, and I told them, your time is gonna fucking come. Best believe your time is gonna fucking come. And 8 times out of 10, I might cause it. Now you guys deserve to be fucking raped for all I care. I don't give a fuck flying fuck. And I don't condone rape or sexual abuse, but for these people, I was mad at that time. So yeah, forgive me for this, but I'm just so fucking angry. Hence why I put like the Tyra Banks thumbnail and shit like that. Yeah. Now I wish like I even told like Coogee like, and shout out to Coogee by the way, because he don't even like to hear me talking like a lot of niggas. I said if I really just own the fucking world, I would like wish that they would have a fucking heart attack and drop dead at the moment. But I try not to think like that. I really try hard not to think like that. But if you guys waste my fucking money and y'all call yourself a fucking hotel, y'all not a fucking hotel. No. It's like a fucking homeless shelter and shit like that. I would not even recommend this fucking place to rats and roaches and shit.
Right.
So yeah, that's what happened my fucking trip.
It's crazy.
And yeah, kid, I don't like disrespecting women either, but I'm disrespecting the cows and pig shits and shit. So I try hard. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not a good energy for me. I'm sorry, but at the same time, I want y'all to be in my shoes at this moment because now I gotta ask more people for money. I gotta restock up my bill. I can't even do that full Black Business Expo now.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of shit fucking happened. All because of one motherfucking mistake. All because of that.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I am very sorry for this, for how I'm acting. I don't condone rape. I don't condone sexual abuse. I just said what I said. And yeah, bitches, fucking bitches and shit.
Yep.
But yeah, at least AJ had a good birthday. And we did actually,
Okay.
spend some time with one another. And his friends did apologize. They said they understand why I was gone, but they just said, I just can't let this bullshit get to me. I was like, well, easier said than done sometimes.
Shout out to AJ.
Yeah, shout out to AJ. Shout out to Semi too, yo. He's gonna come into the podcast episode tomorrow, so he'll probably give his own point about what happened.
Who's that?
AJ and my other friend Semi, because when we do
Okay.
Neo, so they want to watch the episode too.
I thought BJ was joining us too.
He is.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
whole bunch of us that's gonna be here.
yeah, it's gonna be you, me,
The whole
BJ, Kuji.
the whole
Kuji
crew
said he
together.
may. Yeah, Kuji said he may join, but he's working tomorrow. But he said if he can't join, he'll probably just give me his list, and I can read his list when I do mine and shit.
Right.
Cause like I said, I was so ready to do this review today, but I was like yesterday, I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I really cannot because I'm gonna spaz out in a minute.
It's all good.
Cause I really just wanted everything to work out. I just got it's just like after this whole carb and bullshit, and this everything that happened last week, I was just like, yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt, man. I'm just gonna be real.
Yep.
But luckily, one of the good things about this weekend, I did get a few albums, but
Nice.
I'm just gonna show this album since we recently done a review on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you always had that.
No, I never had this. I never
Never
had
had
an
it before.
album after '95.
No, I don't blame you. So, I do
Yeah,
not blame you.
and man, I was kind of mad because I had to return a video game,
Mhm.
and I saw the Biz Marquis All Samples Cleared album, which
Right.
looking forever for that fucking album, but I put the wrong video game disc, so I had to go all the way back home and then wait a couple of days, and somebody already bought that fucking shit.
Right.
But luckily, I found some. Luckily, his collection video is gonna be dope because I got some dope ass vinyls and albums, so.
Nice.
I don't know if I'll be able to get what I want. The main thing I want to get now
Mhm.
because crackers have to ruin everything, but still,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you like that ODB. That's like literally one of my favorite ODB songs, Drunk Game, Sweet Sugar Pie. a song was a lot of people don't fucking like though. But okay,
I have to be in the mood for it though. You know what I'm saying? I have to be in the mood for his drunk singing and all that.
Sweet Sugar Pie.
You know? Oh Lord.
The nigga should have made an R&B album, man. You should have made an
ODB?
R&B album. He's ODB,
Everybody
yes.
want these rappers to do R&B now. Like
Nah,
I
I mean,
heard Bone Thugs.
I'm just saying. I've always felt like ODB had a good singing voice in a weird way. In a weird way, I've always felt he had a good singing voice, and it could be like a very weird R&B album if it was done right.
Who doing the production for that? The RZA?
RZA, Fourth Disciple,
A
True
R&B
Master.
album? A R&B album?
RZA can make some slow melodic R&B shit. Like, can it
That
all be
sh-
so simple?
that shit wasn't gonna work. That shit would have been. I don't think it would have went platinum. It would have been. People would have laughed at it to me.
They would have left it then, but then years later, I bet you they would appreciate it now. 'Cause at first, when I heard Sweet Sugar Pie, I gotta be right. At first, I did not like it, but then I heard it, and it was just like, this is ODB we're talking about. ODB always does things left field and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just the beat too, the Van Dross, Pat the Bell, me, just the weird shit. I mean,
That was the drugs talking. You know,
I'm even
it was
listening to this song
wild,
right now.
yo. Like, this dude was wild. Ghostface could pull it off because he's already done an R&B album. He could pull it off.
Exactly, the
I
Ghost
don't know
Dini
if
joint.
ODB could have did it. I don't care
Okay,
about Bow Wow and Soldier Boy. You asking me
let
about
me
people
give you
I don't listen to.
this. This is gonna be funny as fuck. I'm just gonna watch it for the comedy.
I'm not watching that. I could care less.
Shad Moss
I don't.
versus Draco.
I don't listen to these artists. I don't. Why would I care about Soldier Boy and Bow Wow? You know, give me Rakim and Kane. Then you talking.
What happened with DJ Flex? I mean, Funk Master Flex and DJ Clue.
I don't think that's official. I think Swizz mentioned that, but I don't think it's official matchup yet.
Oh, but the Bow Wow and Soldier Boy is official.
I
Okay.
don't know how the hell that became official. Like, out
Because
of all the things you could think of to do, you're gonna pick them?
at first it was Bow Wow and Romeo.
I'm good. I don't want none. I could kill less. I'm not gonna watch it.
No, I don't even want Chris Brown versus Usher.
No, no. Chris Brown ain't got enough for Usher.
Give me Chris Brown versus
Hell
Neo.
no,
I'm good with that.
no. I wouldn't even watch that. I wasn't big on Neo either. You know, Chris Brown and Usher, they could do better than that.
This is why exactly I made Battle of the Bangers, because this is bullshit
Yeah,
right here.
exactly. We got to
This is
make
what
our own
exactly.
shit. Give us a Q-tip battle. Like, what is? I don't understand what Swizz and Tim is trying to do here. Like, out of all the people that they could pick, they pick Bow Wow and Soldier Boy.
Right? It's like they're just throwing shit at the wall to see if it
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah.
I love that expression, throwing shit at the wall to see if it
Just
sticks.
anything, they looking to do now.
Oh my god. I gotta wake up early just to fucking Uber, man, just for some gas money. Fuck white people, man. I'm not a racist, but still, just fuck white people today. I mean, this white girl tried to hit on me in the vacation and shit too,
Yeah.
because what had happened was she tripped, right? And I laughed.
Mm.
And and I was distracted. She had like for a white girl, she had like a fat ass and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
And she was trying to say, she was trying to like show her ass to her friends or whatever, and she tripped, and I laughed in her face and stuff like
She
that.
tripped.
Yeah, and so, and this is how I fucking trifling I was. Actually came up to her while I was leaving, asked her if she was okay.
Oh man.
After laughing at her, she's like, and this is how she said, she's like, "No, I'm not okay," but she laughed at me. Nah, I'm
That's what
just
she did.
joking.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, she sound dumb.
I mean, shit.
Yeah,
It
Q-Tip
was
and
it
Pete
was
Rock. Give me that.
it was Myrtle Beach, man. I could have smashed it if I wanted to, but still,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Bike week. Isn't bike week is this week or next week?
I
Or they
don't
still
fucking
they don't do bike week no more down there?
I don't fucking know. To be real with you.
Oh, it's been years. What up, Antoine?
But it's so good. I'm gonna listen to music instead of watching shit. Jay-Z before you. Are we doing these questions again now?
Please stop that, Ronnie. Please stop that shit.
Are we doing
You
these
know what I'm
questions
saying?
again?
No, I'm not answering no more questions like that.
Mm. Antoine, what's up, bro? I just realized you were here. What's up, man? Yeah, I love this fucking thumbnail. I don't know why. Though. I was like, let me pull up the Tyra Banks fucking shit.
It's crazy.
Like $300, man. It wasn't even all my money. I'm not even mad just for myself. I'm mad for AJ, man, because he could have used that money for other shit, man. That's why I tell motherfuckers, listen. I tell niggas, so when I say listen. When I say there's things we have to do accordingly, man. That's why. That's why niggas always get in fucking trouble because they don't fucking listen to me and shit.
Teddy or Barry?
Oh, damn. Now this is a question I can do. Okay.
Teddy for me.
Barry for me.
That's great. Give us shit. If they were alive, that would be a great battle.
And that's the thing too. Why can't we do verses of dead artists? Why don't have to be just living and shit?
Well, I would hope they would salute the legendary artist that's living right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but
But a
I
lot
mean,
of them
you
don't want
talk,
to do it. That's the problem.
yeah. 'Cause I thought they were talking about Michael Jackson and Prince and shit. I'm just like,
Who's
I'd
gonna
rather have a
represent?
period. He said what?
Who's gonna represent Prince?
Morris, Sheila. I mean,
Who's gonna rep? Okay, when I get the time, get the time in the verses.
that's a good verses. Yeah,
You know,
I say the time versus the Gap Band. How does that thing?
that would be dope. I would love to see
Yeah.
that.
Cause when I try to think of who was popping like who was popping at that time. Cause when they did like people like
Hmm.
Patty and Gladys, that was
Hmm.
good.
Right.
But see, the time really only had like 3 classic albums
That's
too.
enough. That's all they need.
Yeah,
It got to
and
be
then
all 20. It can't be like 15 each
I mean, but at the same time too, Morris can do some shit from his solo work too,
from
like
his albums,
fish.
right? Right. And so can Charlie. That fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Antoine said
What about
he been buying a lot of CDs and cassettes and some vinyl.
hey, Antoine? Do you have an Instagram or something? Because I definitely want to see your collection if you can.
Come on with us. Next week he could come on with us
Oh
for
shit.
the
Okay,
pickups.
so it'll be you, me.
I mean, unless he don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, because I
yeah.
know 6 people is the limit and shit. That's what I'm trying to think. Who? Because I know a lot of people is
On
coming. This.
StreamYard, I thought it was like 12.
I could have. Well, I have the free plan. I thought they say 6.
Nah, it's more than 6.
Oh wow, they upped it. Okay, shit. Fuck. All right. Well, shit. And I was trying to get these fucking Jet magazines too, man. Fuck.
Right.
I gotta wait a while. I gotta wait probably when I get paid for my library. See, this is why I get fucking mad when. Ooh,
Patty LaBelle birthday is tomorrow.
that's what's up. And we did the Burning review too.
Yo, what you think about this Patty album, yo?
I never heard that one. That
This is
came
my
out in the
first.
'70s, right?
Yeah, this was 77. This was the debut solo album when she left LaBelle.
Yeah, I never heard her debut solo
This
album.
this is
Yeah.
dope. Ray Parker Jr. produced like most of this stuff on here.
Ooh, Ray
Yeah.
Parker and
Yes. I got some fire joints on here.
we should review that album one day on your channel if you want.
Yes, we should. We should. Definitely.
I
And
have her
you got the Nightbirds album?
yeah, Nightbirds. I love
Yeah.
that album. Ooh,
Yes.
that album cover is gangster as fuck. That is like
Yeah.
some psychedelic rock shit they were doing. Like, oh man, Patty with that fucking afro, man. Shit,
Yep,
Afro Patty. That was a oh.
it was dope. Antoine said his mom got that record. Which one? The Patty one or the Nightbirds one?
Shout out to Nona Hendrix, by the way, too. Very underrated.
Yeah, yeah. Like she wrote like a lot of the songs on there.
Ray Parker Jr. is underrated too. No one gives him this.
He is
They always talk
underrated.
about that stupid ass Ghostbusters song and shit, which I
Yeah,
like it, but come on, man.
that's all they known for.
All right, nigga wrote Mr. Telephone. Nigga wrote some of the best R&B songs and shit, nigga.
Yep. Oh, the Patty joint your mom got. Yeah, man. That one is fire.
I know BJ was asking me about Lou Rawls and shit. I mean,
I showed you all the picture. Like
oh yeah, you would have went with the Lou Rawls album. Okay,
yes.
yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I like Lou Rawls,
Mm,
but I mostly prefer his shit like before Gamble and Huff came on board. Which I like Gamble and Huff. Don't get me wrong, but
right.
when he did like Natural Man, all that
Mm.
shit, I was like, that's my Lou Rawls. Like, I don't wanna know. That's the way he was. He was more jazzy at that time and shit.
These are the joints I'm playing right now though. Like I'm in a vinyl mode, so I'm playing a lot of Patty and Barbara Streisand, Evelyn King.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
my friend Jermaine loves Barbara Streisand and shit. Shout out to Jermaine, by the
Her
way.
greatest hits is dope. Like I know a couple of her songs. I didn't, but she had like some other shit that I like also. You know.
I know you fuck with this one.
Uh, I think I want to say I have that one. I got
Mhm.
the other one. The other one with the other album from Minnie with the song that Tribe sample from Lyrics to Go. That one I have it.
Oh, you mean the Adventures in Paradise album, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that one I got.
I
This
need that.
premiere.
I need that one too.
You a fan of
Recipes.
Stephanie Mills?
I like Stephanie Mills. Yeah, I never
This
heard of
this
any of
this
her albums.
album, M2 may produce this album.
I'm too mad.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
Impressive.
I've been playing a lot of this. This one is from what's the year on this? 79.
Michael Jackson's first girlfriend.
Oh, Stephanie Mills?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that.
And this shows you that Michael Jackson loves black women too.
What you think about Andy Gibb first solo album?
I never liked Andy Gibbs music.
Never care for Andy Gibb?
Never. He
You
was
know
the
what it is? It's
he took the barge
more
movies.
it's more classic rock than disco. Like he got like two disco songs on here with his brother Barry, but it's more like classic rock than disco. This is
Mm.
like his best solo album. Like it went platinum, and then like he ended up killing himself after the second the other two albums.
Yeah, because I know Barry Gibb because he dated Victoria Principal who played Pam
Yeah,
on Dallas, and
right,
a lot of people say that he killed himself over her. I was like,
right. He
that's
was
why Barry
depressed. They
Gibb don't
say
fuck with her and shit.
he was depressed, and
Shit,
then
I
his ex wife said that I forgot what his ex-wife said something like he was depressed or some shit like that.
mm.
But
Yeah, I know.
they saying he didn't die from the drug. They said he didn't die from the it wasn't an overdose. Like his heart gave out or some shit like that.
That's what they said too. But
Cause
people was
he was doing too much cocaine at that time. So, but I like it. I thought it was a dope album. It's not like a classic to me, but it has some joints on here though.
yeah. Shout out to Barry Gibb, man. Man, I feel sorry for him, man.
They just everybody is dead except for him. He's like the last one left,
Shit.
and
I
he's
would.
like old now too, right?
Yeah, but I know he's getting back into he recently started like doing music again and
Oh
shit.
what? Well, he
Yeah,
doing disco still or what?
like he ain't doing no damn disco.
Well, what is he doing? What music is he doing now in this day and age?
Just rock music, like pop
Rock
rock, you know.
music? Oh,
Yeah, he went back on tour. I think about 2 3 years ago and shit.
still 70s Stephanie or 80s Stephanie?
70s.
Yeah, 70s is dope.
But she had one dope song. I like one song in the 80s, like "Baby, I Feel Good All Over."
Right.
That one track, I love that track. I
Mm.
just never heard too much for 80s shit.
Some of it is. I haven't heard everything from the '80s from her.
Shit, you got me want to pull out some vinyls right now. Shit.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You know what I mean? You know how we do.
Fuck it.
This is what
Let me
I'm
see.
playing, so why not show it off?
Ooh. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
Stevie Wonder. Oh, I don't know that one. What year
Yo,
was
lot.
that?
1979. This was his soundtrack to this Journey Through the Secret Lives of Plants.
That sound like a
Um,
Disney movie or some shit.
so this came out 3 years after Songs in the Key of Life. A lot of people said this was like a bad album. To me, this is like a very. It's mostly instrumentals and shit. The song "Someone Your Love" came from this one and shit. Um, I know Sarito did some vocals on this album too. It's like
Rita
a
Garrett.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like a new. It's not an R&B. It was like a new age. Some. It's like well, if Peter Gabriel
Right.
and Stevie Wonder would have done something, it would sound like something like this.
Anton said that's his album.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you. The first person I heard. I love this album and shit because people say I know like Rick James made a joke and shit like that, talking about he saved Motown just when Stevie was singing about plants. Yes, that album cover is iconic,
Yeah. Still in
man.
love with you. Love and happiness.
That would be a dope discography breakdown.
Yeah, it's only like what, like 4 songs? 5 songs.
Yeah.
No, my
At the
bad.
same,
It's like 10
at the same
songs.
time, have you heard his gospel albums though? Try
Nah. I ain't hear none of the gospel stuff. Just like the funk stuff. The soul music.
true because I was just thinking about just doing a this breakdown on just his '70s output for now. Then one day do the gospel output, but I don't know
We
about
could do
that.
that. We could do that. You know what I mean?
Because I never subscribe. I never done an Al Green review. It's to this day. I wow.
Yeah, we definitely gotta talk about Al Green, man.
Yeah, man. I don't want to wait till
But
he. uh,
let's not wait. Let's not wait.
Matter of fact, fuck MC Light. Do you want to just review an Al Green album this Tuesday?
You with us do that? What TJ Tim said? What's the best underground soundtrack? Your favorite from the '80s or '70s? My favorite would be Superfly. I don't consider it
Mm.
underground though, but that's my favorite soundtrack from that era. From the '80s, it would be '80s soundtrack. Probably Ghostbusters 2. I love that soundtrack, or the Batman soundtrack that Prince did.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm. Damn, I think one of my favorite soundtracks from the '70s, man. I have to go with believe it or not, Earth, Wind, and Fire's "That's the Way of the World" because technically that was a soundtrack.
Right. That one I have too.
Yeah, for the '80s, man. Damn, man. I might just say Ghostbusters soundtrack too, just on top of my head.
I mean, you know what the '80s soundtracks to me, they had like one or two, like the majority of them had like one or two good songs, but the rest of it I didn't care for. Like Beverly Hills Cop 2 soundtrack, I didn't like that one, but it had like the Jet song on there that I liked. When you look at a soundtrack like Top Gun, I like the Kenny Loggins song, but I didn't care for anything else on that soundtrack. So
Yeah,
like
because
to me, soundtracks, I mean, after the '70s and then when you get towards the '80s, I didn't care for a lot of those '80s soundtracks, but the '90s is when we had like the classic soundtracks coming.
yeah, you know what the thing is with the '80s movies, with the soundtracks, it was most like compilations of like older hits. Like if you like the Goodfellas soundtrack is a perfect example
Right.
and stuff like that because it was like mostly like '50s and '60s movies and shit. You know,
Like I
oh
like I got the Karate Kid Part 2 soundtrack, but I only got it for the New Edition Earth Angel song cuz it's not on none of the other albums. I don't think they put it on the Under the Blue Moon album either. So that New Edition is my group, so I'm like I got to get this the soundtrack for the song.
yeah, man. Scarface soundtracks, man. Oh, that's another one on top of my head that I fuck with.
That was dope.
Yeah,
I don't have that one though.
I need that. I need that one and the hip hop soundtrack too, for
Mm,
collector's purposes.
yep.
But yeah, I just it's like with this whole fucking week, man. Um, I just picked the MC Light album because I was just bored. I was like, this gonna be a very because we had the Battle of the Bangers, then we got the DMX reaction. So I was like, let's just do MC Light, just like. But I was like, fuck it.
What Al Green's album you want to do? You want to do the same one I showed?
We can talk about. I really don't mind. I was always talk about Al Green. I'm cool. We can talk
Okay,
about that one if you want.
cool.
I just gotta go find the CD in my dad's collection
What's
because my dad got it.
what's the worst albums you've heard? I heard a lot of bad albums. There's too many to talk to name.
On top of my head, man, I would have to throw the firm
The shit,
album.
some shit that I threw away was bad. China Doll, PD Forever, that was terrible. Double Up, shit.
Anything he can throw China Doll in, man, he'll do it. That's how I can. I knew that was coming.
Uh,
I'll throw Notorious
then
K.I.M.
everything after the after Biggie died.
You said everything after Biggie died.
Well, most of this shit after Biggie, not all of them. Most of this shit after Biggie died, I ain't care for. On Bad Boy, you know.
Well, to me,
Yo,
Bad Boy.
you know what's a good question? You ever had an album that you threw away? Oh, not throw away. You ever had an album that you got rid of, like maybe threw away, or you sold it, or you gave it away, and it ended up coming back to you, like back
Yeah,
in your collection.
yeah,
Like
plenty
that
of
happened
time.
to me, like when like Harlem World, not the Mace album, the Harlem World group album. I didn't like that album, and I bought that on cassette back in the day. Then I like it. I got when I got rid of my cassette collection, I got rid of that too. Somehow the CD got came back to me. Again, like when I was buying part of a CD haul, and DJ Nelson threw that in there. I'm like, I don't know. Is it meant for me to have this album again? You know what I'm
See that?
saying?
You know what? That happened with me before too because
Mm,
I remember I was so crushed when I gave away the Minnie Riperton Perfect Angel album because I
right,
was like, you know what? I'm gonna find it again. It took
right.
me close to 2 years till I found another copy and shit.
Mm.
By the way, shout out to Eric and shit like that. He sent me another dope album on the way too, man.
So
I gotta
see,
order
as
this.
as a DJ, like DJ Tim, I get that because as a DJ, you're always gonna find samples in the song to use or whatever. But as a listener, there's albums that I know that I'm not gonna play at all, that I don't need in my collection. They're just taking up space. So it's like if I don't like the album and it's just bad, more than likely, if it's an album that people don't like, it's gonna be hard to sell off anyway. You know what
You
I'm
know what?
saying? So,
Yeah.
huh?
I was saying one thing about sampling when it comes to vinyls and shit like that. I like to get like TV movie scores and shit like that.
Right,
Like I got the Young and Restless
mm,
TV score from like 1970s and shit like that.
right.
Don't ask me why I got it though, but I just got it because it was like some good sample material, like that dark horror kind of music
Mm.
and shit like that. I don't know.
The soundtracks is different. I don't think there's ever been like a terrible soundtrack I didn't care for. Soundtracks is different, but I like regular albums, like any of those albums that like China Doll and Double. I wasn't playing those albums, and I didn't like them. So I'm like, why am I keeping these albums and they're just sitting there? They're not being played, and I don't care for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want shit in my collection. I just want nothing but classics and shit that's underrated and I'm gonna play often. I don't want to just collect just to collect. A lot of collectors do that. They just collect shit just to collect it. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not playing it, I don't. There's no need for me to have it. You know,
Okay, so
and it's not even. Sometimes it might be an album that have to grow on you, but a lot of like there's a dark side. I've had that since it came out in '94. I still feel the same way about it now, like I did in '94. It's not gonna change anytime soon. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like sometimes albums will grow on you later on, but I already know like the albums that I like and the albums I don't like.
all right. Mm. Yeah, one album that surprisingly came back to me in a weird way, I want to say was the fucking Dr. Dre's Chronic 2001 album, because you guys should know originally I had a clean copy of that first and shit like that, but I ended up getting a split copy like nearly a decade after and shit. So
Yeah, World Class Wrecking Crew. I have that album. That I
that
have it
album
for
mad expensive now. Shit.
yeah. A lot of them I didn't pay. Yo, see, back in the day when we had Columbia House, we got that 12 CDs for 99 cents. So I wasn't paying like full price for a lot of those albums. You know, shit, 99 cents and it's China Doll. Yeah, that could go in the garbage. I didn't pay 11.98 for that.
So I think I got that for $1 if I'm not mistaken.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like albums that I bought that was like full price. They were classic. Like I cut class to get ready to die. I cut class to get the main ingredient. Artifacts between a rock and a hard place. So that's different. I'm talking about like albums that I got from Columbia House for like 99 cents, and I could see why I was in the 99 cent bin.
Yo, the Jones Girls Unsung, man. Like I'm
Did it
sorry.
come on?
Yeah, I'm like it was pretty good so far, but I must give my thoughts. It reached
Favorite
my expectations.
favorite '90s soundtrack.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Favorite '90s soundtrack. Juice. Oh,
Space
that's my favorite.
Space Jam.
Juice, Men in Black, uh, Boys in the Hood, Murder Was the
Yeah,
Case.
I still did not open that Space Jam bio, yo. Fuck Space Jam 2 already.
I'm not watching
Your,
that.
your niggas are really calling LeBron a martyr or like, I don't know. Would y'all consider Cardi B and a dollar store Nicki Minaj? Surprisingly, I don't.
Is she?
But as much as I don't really fuck with Cardi, I don't.
Cardi and Doja Cat, I think, are like carbon copies of Nicki. You know,
Half these female rappers are carbon copies. But I blame mostly the labels and shit.
anything from Pac after uh Remember Me was trash to me.
Have y'all ever, hey, chat, have y'all seen that Russell video, that Russell Simmons reaction to Shock G's death? That shit's like the
Uh,
funniest shit.
Toy Story is a classic. Never seen that.
You never seen Toy Story?
Nope, never
Oh
seen Toy
man, you
Story.
ain't living.
I wasn't like I don't watch too many of those Disney animated films I'm trying to think of the Hotel Transylvania. That's like the last one I've seen. I'm not into like I haven't seen Shrek. I haven't seen Toy Story.
Oh,
I've
Shrek's
only
DreamWorks.
s- I've only seen Finding Nemo like maybe 5 years ago. I want to say I'm not really into the animated Disney shit.
Believe it or not, I've seen Finding Nemo like twice.
Was it good? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was very. I like Finding Nemo. I haven't seen Finding Dory though, but I heard it was good
I
either.
haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
I'm listening to the Jones Girls, Ronnie. Let me play my song.
That's not the Escape version either.
Damn right, I ain't the Escape version. I used to have a lot of good hot box sessions, like 5 in the morning, listening to this song. My roommate would be coming in like, "What the fuck?"
Word. That's funny.
They were showing off for that. They were just giving all
Showing off,
teaser.
yeah. Ruckus albums. Lyricist Lounge volumes versus Sound Bombing volumes.
Damn, I can't. Whew.
Sound Bombing to me was I like this albums a lot.
Yeah, everything. The first two sound bombers for me also sentimental. I can't stand sound bombing three. It seems like y'all ready for that sound bombing review and shit. Sure.
Is that what we doing?
I mean, that's the viewers poll. That's winning in the
Oh,
compilation. So,
oh, okay. Who did it better? Escape. Well, I like Escape version. I like a little better,
I feel like
but
the Jones.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Jones Girls was good. Their version is great.
Vocally escape, but Jones Girls instrumentation I liked better.
Right. Escape. Yeah, definitely. Cameron definitely. Always been
Cam,
a Cameron fan.
like R&B songs, the lyrics they used to write, man.
Right.
Every day I try to find you,
Right.
like shit like that. These days is let's go to the club, let's tip some more,
There's
let's
no.
go to
There's
the hotel.
no. There's no. You know, like R&B used to have class and dignity. They don't have that no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we got to look to like the neo soul artists to get that.
Heck, even the neo soul artists are trying to like do what
You
R&B
know,
is doing.
Bruno Mars is doing it, but I look at him as more pop than R&B though.
He's pop R&B.
Yeah, Bruno Mars is doing that. He's tasteful with it, you know.
I
But
cannot wait for the album.
yes,
Ooh.
but it can't just be Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying?
And Anderson is doing it too.
And it's Impact too, but it can't. Those are just two. It can't just be them in the whole
BJ the
genre, and everybody
BJ
else
the
is doing the
Chicago
same thing. Huh?
BJ the Chicago kid too.
Right.
I would say even Chloe and Halle, her, you know.
What's up with her? What's up with her? Is that which sister is the one that's like showing skin on social media now?
I want to say that's Chloe, but I gotta see for it myself. You know what I'm saying?
She really like going there now.
Hey, I mean, hey, show off your melanin. That's all I gotta say, man. So,
Oh man,
who else?
2000s R&B. Yes.
Tiana Taylor. I fuck with her.
Okay.
Yeah, 2000s R&B was all over the
Yeah.
place for me, man.
I didn't like too much of it.
It's like there was some good years and then there was bad years. It was like okay. I feel like 2001 was the best year for the 2000s R&B.
What came out that year?
Destiny Child Survivor came out that year. Usher's 8701. Isley Brothers with a fucking Eternal album came out.
Let's see.
R. Kelly was still real enough TP2.com.
Of course.
Yeah. Shantae Moore, I want to say, came out with an album that year. Michael Jackson with Invincible. No, it was still, it
Okay.
was, it had some good songs. Like,
I want to take a I want to take a look at I want to take a look at the list of R&B albums from 2001 because I don't remember too much R&B that I was listening to in 2001.
Maxwell's Now.
Maxwell, that was 2001.
Yeah. Even though I feel like that's his weakest album, though.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
He played it safe on that. That's my
He did.
issue with it.
Oh, All for You, Janet Jackson. That was a great one.
Oh, how can I forget?
No More
Ooh,
Drama. That came out that year.
see, there you go. Joe, I
Um,
think Joe's album came out with I Want to
Alicia
Know track.
Keys, Songs in A Minor. That's a classic. Definitely love that album. 112 Part 3. That's a classic album.
Jill Jones was coming out. She was still winning off the success.
You don't like Jagged Edge, right?
Hell no, I hate Jagged Edge.
Jagged Little Thrill was a big album for them.
Okay, I'll
That
give you.
that's the one with Where's the Party At with Nelly.
Uh,
Um,
oh,
mhm.
DJ Tim said Aaliyah self-titled.
Aaliyah, yeah, Aaliyah. That was a good album. I remember going to the record store when that dropped too, and I never bought it. Um, Khalees Wonderland, even though it didn't come out in the U.S. at that time. That was a good album.
Yo, Khalees is so ground. She deserves her flowers right now. If there was no Khalees, there would be no SZA. Mm. The
I feel
alternate
you.
R&B sound, she started all that bullshit.
Little Mo based on a true story.
Ew.
Uh, Isley
Nah.
Brothers Eternal. Have you heard that album?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Genuine to Life. That was good.
That was
John
alright.
B. Pleasures You Like. That was a good solid album from John B.
Gotta hear that one.
Case Open Letter. That was a good one. Coffee Brown, their only album. That was good. The Babyface, Face to Face. That's the album with Buck Wild doing like some of the production on there with the Neptunes.
You see why I said 2001 had that was that
That
year
was a
for
good one.
R&B?
But a lot of these albums I don't even remember coming out. Like I didn't listen to some of these until like years later though.
Same.
With with the exception of like Coffee Brown I got and John B and some other ones I have also, but the Maxwell one I have, but like I don't even remember the Babyface album coming out that year. Tyrese came out with Watts.
Yeah.
Um, Gerald Levert came out with an album. I don't remember that one. Prince came out with the Rainbow Children. You got that one, right?
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, I like some of them I didn't hear until like years later though.
Yeah. Luther Vandross. I forgot about him.
Luther Van, right, that's right. Cisco, I forgot about that. Return
Hey,
of the Dragon,
we were just doing good, man.
Thong Song.
We were just doing good. So you mentioned the Cisco.
Man, the Thong Song. That was how could I forget that?
To me, that was like the turning. That was like when niggas in R&B just started writing songs about anything. When this nigga
And I
started writing
mean,
about thong 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 thong, I'm like, oh, sound like he's fucking Chinese or something. Thong 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 thong. Yeah.
I definitely we definitely could review Diplomatic Immunity. 'Cause that's one of
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite double albums. So I definitely could discuss that one.
yeah. I was planning on opening it recently too, so that's good.
Right. You have it in your opening yet?
Nope.
Oh man.
Like I said, I rate to the right time.
Wow.
But that's a double album nobody in hip hop fucking talks about, and it pisses me off.
They don't. I don't know. Yeah, Ghetto Love. Yeah, Jaheim. That was a good album. Yeah. Yeah, Genuine. I don't know what happened to him, man. I used to love his stuff.
Even that the Life album was not even one of my favorite. I'm more fan of
No.
his first two albums.
Yes, his first two definitely. Life has some joints, and the Senior has
Yeah.
some joints. And then it's like I don't know what happened to him. It's like he promised another Timberland album with him, and it never happened. So I don't know what the issue is.
To be honest, I read an interesting comment.
Mm,
Shout out to Real Reality Gossip. There was a video she recently did about Tink,
mm.
and Timbaland. She pretty much inferred that Timbaland took on Tink because she reminded him of Aaliyah or some shit like that. You know?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The Faith Evans album. That's one of my favorites from her.
I
Faithfully,
like.
that was a dope album. Huh?
Love that album.
Yeah, that was dope. That's her last good one on Bad Boy. Favorite. Sam said favorite Cameron album.
Come home with me.
Yeah, SDE was dope. Come Home with Me, Purple Haze, all fire.
Purple Haze was good. I recently heard
Yeah,
that album too.
yes, definitely. That's a dope album.
Yeah, Dipset's low key going on me.
Yeah, definitely. Cut Close versus 702. I don't think they got 20 bangers. Cut Close.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cut Close because I can't stand 702.
You don't like 702?
Hell no. I only like them in that fucking hide and seek song.
Oh man.
That BBD album was
Yeah.
trash, yo.
Yeah, I didn't like that BBD album. Yeah, I don't have that one.
Girl, I
Um,
know that we can.
is it 9 songs they have on their album?
8, 9, yeah.
Okay, because I found it on YouTube and it's like 9 songs.
Yeah. It
Okay,
was it's a good album though. It's too short though. That's his only issue.
right.
I don't know why I like this song. Maybe it's because Gerald Levert wrote it. And these girls walk out there the baddest girls. This is what killing me.
Do you know that Jim Jones was in love? And yes, I know that him and his wife Chrissy. They was on there for a couple years, and then they had their own show. Michelle first album was dope. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to get that one. I don't have that one. It's out of print, right? The first one.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a solid album.
yeah. Shout out to my boy Kima for hooking me up for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one nigga doing too much with the fucking facial expressions.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know the members of these, the names of the members and shit.
Oh, you
But
watching the video?
yeah, and that beat
DJ
is fire too. Whew.
DJ Tim said I was looking at Romeo Must Die in the beginning of the movie was DMX the crawl. I love that scene. That's the best scene, like driving. That was a great movie. Jim Jones' mom is a character. Yeah, she was funny.
I don't watch that coonery, man.
Yeah.
Remember that yippee yi yo.
Oh God, public announcement,
Yeah.
trash. I didn't even bother listen to that album when it came out. I just like remember seeing the video. I was like, no, they are not going to sell with this shit.
That video is comedy, yo.
Favorite
That
song that used the staple singers "Let's Do It Again" sample?
who has that, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the Just Kicking It remix.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Paul Mooney, rest in peace.
Jesus Christ.
We just lost Chimo Dude from the Source magazine, the
Rest in peace.
photographer. So many iconic like pictures that he took. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. Everybody says that about Keith Sweat. He was begging.
Yo, y'all need to stop talking about my nigga Keith like
That was just his thing though. You know, what would you say was the last good Keith Sweat album
self-titled.
from '96?
Yeah, because it's the last one I've heard and shit.
Oh, so you didn't hear the other stuff that came out after?
I heard bits and pieces.
I'm forgetting I'm forgetting the album titles for the. I'm trying to. I think like the last good Keith Sweat album I enjoyed was probably from the '90s too. Antoine said my brother bought the Public Announcement album. I didn't
How do
even
you,
hear it, man. I didn't bother to hear it.
how do you like it?
They're not the same without R. Kelly.
The fact that they mentioned bump and grind is hilarious.
And he didn't sue them for it, right?
And the dancing, what the? Okay, yeah, I'm done with this shit. I needed a good laugh.
Oh man.
I swear, and this is why 97 to 99. This one you kind of started a little downhill when it came to,
What R&B?
certain styles, because that was when a lot of hip hop and R&B was collaborating and shit,
Right.
and certain R&B labels wanted certain R&B albums to have a hip hop authentic to it.
You said he played that album twice and that's it.
Well, that answers
That
my question.
well, that's definitely what that sounds like an album I would have threw away then. Better
Sam,
R&B,
of course. Who you think you're
better
talking to?
R&B, better, better R&B duo. Groove Theory or Coffee Brown. I like. You mean better one album? I would definitely go in with Groove Theory.
Yeah,
Coffee Brown album was dope, but I like Groove Theory album a little bit more.
yeah, that Groove Theory album is a legend.
Yeah. The that's that yo that's a good matchup, a good album battle. Coffee Brown first album against Groove Theory first album.
Well, we still gotta do the China Doll and the Firm album too.
Right. Right. Oh God. You actually gonna pick the China Doll album? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I'm not gonna
Oh
tell you what
man.
I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna surprise you
Why not just pick like the Junior Mafia album against the Firm album?
because I want to do China Doll against the
You want to
Firm
do
album.
China? You think China Doll is a better album than the Firm album? Wow.
Yeah.
You would have a much better matchup with how many people loved the Junior Mafia album?
Well, the reason why I picked China Doll because both of those albums was like technically in the same
Hmm.
wavelength, kind of in a way and shit like
Right.
that.
Right.
And I kind of want to prove a point to you in a weird way.
They both have Foxy Brown on it. That's the only similarities.
No, because I felt like lyrically, Nas and AZ weren't at their best in the Firm. I'm gonna
And
be
Foxy was.
Foxy wasn't that good. I feel like all lyrically was dumbed down on that album. I'm gonna be real. I'm
So
being
you like China Doll for what? You like China Doll for the songs, or you like China Doll? What is it about China Doll that you think is good?
Oh man, do I have to go through this? Man, I have to go through this shit one more
Is
time.
it the production? Is it the lyrics? Is it the songs? It has to be
Okay,
one of those three because it's not to me the best thing about the album was the actual album pictures that Foxy Brown took for China Doll. Everything else to me was no good.
I felt like lyrically she still remained consistent since Il Na Na. I'm not saying
Really,
it was good. Yes, I'm not saying there's some bad songs. I'm like I said,
this song
but I feel like it's overhated.
it's overhated because it's no good. That's why it's overhated.
Oh, come on.
Did you like any of the collabs on the album? The stuff she did with to me the best song on there is the song with Jay Z, and Jay Z sounded like he was bored on that song
The one she did with Jay Z and the one she did with DMX were the best
with
collab. Oh,
DMX.
and the female, the BWA joint with
BWA. I
NWA.
didn't like that song. I didn't
What?
like the lineup. I didn't like the
Oh,
line.
come on.
This song the only two chicks that's known on that song is her and Mia X. What happened to the other chicks that was on that song?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? The song she did with DMX that could have been on his album. That could have been on It's Dark and Hell is Hot. You know, everything else, I'm like, yo, this album is bad. And Def Jam was promoting the shit out of this album. I used to see the posters in the subway, at the bus stop, everywhere. And this album was horrible.
I'm gonna stay
You
up for
know,
about more minutes.
whereas the From album that came out of nowhere. I didn't, and that's when I had just gotten the internet. I didn't even know shit about the From album coming out. I knew about them having like a little click or whatever, but I didn't know it was gonna be like official where they're actually doing a group album and Dre is on is involved in it, and they got rid of Nature and put they got rid of Cormega and put Nature in the album. I didn't know none of that shit was coming out.
So,
Johnny Gill versus Joe Levert. Johnny Gill self-titled versus Joe Levert private line.
I gotta re-listen to Private Line to be real with you.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. Is Johnny Gill over dramatic? I don't think he
Yes,
is. He's over
yes.
dramatic too.
Look at
How?
that Soul Train Awards performance when they were honoring the OJs. And you seen that one?
I don't remember. I've seen a lot of Soul Train.
Yes.
I-
He tried to out sing Gerald Levert. That should answer your question.
he was a part of the group with him. What are you talking about?
That's what Gerald Levert. You can never out sing Gerald Levert.
So you
Gerald
so
Levert
you
done riffs that no man has ever done before in
so you
R&B
feel
music.
like Johnny Gill is over dramatic?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Mr. Rub You the Right Way.
The Firm album had some bangers. That is, I would definitely would play that over Chandol any day.
I'm so fucking hungry.
R. Kelly and the public announcement, Slow Dance or Honey Love. Honey Love.
Slow dance.
I love that joint. Slow Dance was dope too. The first album I like was it Born into the 90s? That was a good album.
Classic, man.
But because R. Kelly was on it, that's why it's a great album. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a great album.
Can you imagine if Honey Love and Slow Dance was on 12 play and shit?
It would have been big hits on there too. You know? Because he was still cool with them when 12 Play came out, right?
Yeah, if I'm not, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are great songs. Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love, or Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You.
Oh my god.
I got tired of both of those songs, to tell you the truth.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with the I'll Make Love to You. Just because I'll make love.
I think Wanye was over dramatic on that song.
Oh, that's
Wanye
the
was
one.
over dramatic on that song.
He's over dramatic as hell.
I wasn't a big Shy fan. Like I wasn't, checking out their albums like that.
You know what? $1 to a Boys Man. I think that's a bit too far. They're more
For
like a
Shy?
five. They're more like a $5 Boys Man.
It would, yeah, definitely on 12 Play. That would have been great. I never considered Shy like Boys to Men. They were just like another R&B group. Well, if they're like a dollar store, Boys to Men, what do you consider Awful Love?
Charity.
Charity? uh,
That was the one that did. I swear. That
yeah,
one.
I swear,
I
right.
hate that
I
fucking.
hated that song too, yo.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I hate it to
that
this
that
day.
was like a huge song for them.
I'll be there.
God,
I was like, what kind of
I don't know.
fake ass shit?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I guess the DMX album won. No
Which
one,
one?
no, we want to react to Exodus instead of Mike Geronimo.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think people want to hear Mike now. He took too much years off though. I'm like, you could have been coming up with albums and mixtapes and stuff. What was he doing?
And Loki, no, ain't nobody ready for this comeback and shit.
I don't know nothing about that. That whole Mike Geronimo album came out of nowhere. I don't know nothing about it and who's on it, who's doing production.
Let me look. Let me look it up.
Is he even promoting for it?
Mike.
That's funny. Yeah, hopefully the new DMX is good. I'm hoping it's good. Patty LaBelle is not over dramatic. She's definitely dramatic. Kicking off her heels and all that. That's definitely over dramatic.
But she does it with class.
She does it with class. Well, how you supposed to do? Have you seen anybody do it without class?
Wanye.
One year kick off the shoes.
No, Wanye just over dramatic for no reason sometimes.
Uh, hmm, that's funny.
I'm gonna answer like 5 more comments and I'm gonna be out. Ooh man, I'm so hungry.
You just said Jello was not over dramatic. Black Moon entered this stage versus Warzone. Definitely entered the stage, man. But they're only I want to say they're the only group on Duck Down at that time that I enjoyed their sophomore album. Like I did not care for Helter Skelter sophomore album and OGC sophomore as well as Smith and Wesson. Like Black Moon to me was like the only sophomore album that I liked. But definitely Enter the Stage. That's a classic. Cameo, She's Strange, or Single Life.
Single life.
I love She's Strange. Single Life was dope too.
Ironically, Mike Geronimo, you did that song over. Yeah.
Right.
But that was the dope. I actually like that shit.
That was good. We like that one.
He did that with Jay-Z. Yeah,
Right.
that was in my lifetime. Jay, niggas don't know about that one.
Right. Right.
That was the precursor.
Yep.
He was like, I'm a king of New York, man. Everyone was laughing at him and shit.
Yep.
Look at him now. Got a head full of dreads and everything, man.
Uh, yeah.
My.
Warzone was solid. That's I think my favorite song on there is the Buster collab, Onslaught. That joint was fire. Whirlwind. Um, they had so many joints on there. Two MCs in the mic.
Ooh,
That
yes.
joint was fire. Um, the production was great. Like that's an album that slept on too. I feel like it doesn't get enough recognition. You know.
Shit, I'm trying to go to the gym tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get big. Man, I was at the beach working on my abs and shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said what?
Yeah. You was at the beach working on your abs.
I mean, like, I was flexing my abs, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. The joint with MOP was dope too.
So, all right, so I'm gonna end it off right here. Got a few announcements, for the week. So, I'm gonna reschedule the MC Light review for next week, actually, sometime.
Okay. All right.
I guess Tuesday we're gonna do the Al Green album review. I'm still in love with you. We did that one, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And then Wednesday, of course, is the Battle of the Bangers. Tomorrow is the rescheduled top 10 Neo Soul albums. Oh, I gotta remind BJ and shit, 'cause, in case
Right.
no ideas.
Is Ashley joining us for that too?
Nah, she just wanted to join for the New Jack Swing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then the reaction video for DMX gonna be that Friday at midnight, 12:30,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And then of course next Sunday is
Yes.
a big day. Show
Yes.
and tell.
Yes.
Show and tell.
Mm,
Yeah, show and tell class. Yeah. Oh, in addition, we got the surprise review.
When is that coming?
That's gonna be before the show and tell.
Okay, that's the one you told me about before earlier. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Yeah, surprise. It's a bomb.
Is it one of the group's best albums? Because I don't hear people talk about that one.
I never said it was a group.
Oh, so what the hell is it? I'm confused then.
But I told you like how many I told you. I
That's not the
told
one you
you.
told me. I'm confused now.
I'm gonna text you
It-
one more
I'm
time.
thinking it's the group you was telling me about. I'm like, if that's not the group, then who we talk about?
It's a solo artist. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes,
text
I know about that one. But I'm talking about the group one that you mentioned earlier. Remember when you said you was gonna come back and you was gonna do that the review? Are you doing that by yourself or is that like
oh, that group one.
yeah?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pre-record that after I eat.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I already
Cause I
got
haven't
the
heard that
album.
album.
Oh, you haven't
I
heard the
haven't heard that
album?
album. No, I never. I never heard that one. I don't have that one on vinyl either. I got like two of the other albums, but those are like the ones I hear people mention. I don't have that one that you're gonna review.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop a hint for the chat, and this hint is gonna be cool. The same people that worked on this album worked with Stevie Wonder during the classic period. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Because like I said, since like a lot of motherfuckers are now trying to take certain things or
Right.
are influenced by others, I'm not really gonna review things until boom, boom,
Right.
boom.
Right.
But I am gonna keep you and actually updated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
It's
but yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm gonna say. Like I said, rest in peace to Paul Mooney.
Yes.
Rest in peace to Chinks, man. Memorial Day weekend is coming too. Shit. So
Did you see the Billboard Awards?
I don't watch that shit.
Pop Smoke won. Uh, I seen
Why am I not?
his mother accepted the award from him actually, and his brother was there with him with her. The weekend he won a couple. I tuned in late. I didn't see everything, but I just saw like some people won.
Didn't Lil Nas X have like a wardrobe malfunction in SNL, the
Did
Billboard
he?
Awards?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it was
I think Q mentioned it. I think Q said he saw the show. You could ask. He should know. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't watch that. I don't like the Billboard Awards anyway.
Right. Machine Gun Kelly, he won an award. I'm like,
Oh,
what? I'd never seen him win. He won an award, yeah.
tough. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna call it a night because I'm about to feed my tummy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh yeah, Drake won that stupid ass
Yeah.
Barney.
I seen somebody post that on Instagram, yeah. He
Oh,
won for
shut
Artist
up.
of the Decade.
Oh, this is a dick in my ass. But anyway, must be a slow decade. But thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for the top 10 Neo Soul albums. I'll hit you up later, try, and I'll see y'all
Okay.
later. Peace.
Peace.